Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back again with another cryptocurrency video. Today I'm going to be talking about the REN protocol as well as doing a price prediction analysis and review of the REN token. So for those of you who don't know, REN is a cryptocurrency and protocol that's had a lot of success recently in the decentralized finance space. Huge price increase. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about where the price might be heading next, as well as current valuation levels and where things are going from here. Up a massive 100% in the past 7 days. That is a lot. We could see a pullback here, but you have to keep in mind that it is still a very small market cap currency, right? $389 million in market cap. So right off the bat, I can tell you that with what it has going for it right now, I easily see this cryptocurrency being a 1 billion plus cryptocurrency in terms of market cap. It could even be a 2 billion, 3 billion market cap cryptocurrency. So despite the big increase that it had recently, I still feel like it is at a very fair valuation level and that it can absolutely go higher from here. So just going to do a very brief overview of the price chart. You can see that, it really started taking off around March of this year where, we were at 2 cents and now we're at 44 cents. So massive increase in volume as well. And by the way, for those of you who want to purchase and trade REN protocol and the REN token, definitely check out Binance. It's my recommended exchange. It's where I do all my cryptocurrency investing and trading. It is where you're going to find the best prices and the best liquidity. So if you want to buy some REN, make sure to check out Binance. Link to that in the description of this video. So also wanted to go over some on-chain analysis here. This is a really cool new addition to CoinMarketCap. So you get some interesting stats. Here you can see that basically 100% of people, since it's at an all-time high basically, 100% of people who hold the REN token are actually at a profit right now. Why is that a good thing? Well, it can be concerning because these people will eventually sell, at least some of them. But on the plus side, it's gone up tremendously, yet people are still holding, right? So most people are already at a fairly big profit probably, and they're still holding because they're expecting higher prices. That tells you a lot about how much confidence they have in the REN token. As far as the concentration by large holders, this is an interesting stat to make sure that the network isn't dominated by, a couple big players. It is slightly high, right? Around 78%. This has been decreasing and should decrease over time, so I'm not too worried about it. As far as the transactions greater than 100K, we're at 45 million. Pretty sizable considering the market cap size. And other interesting stats, large network growth recently, around 5%. Most people are in profit, like I said, and things are moving forward very well as far as those more in-depth on-chain stats. So let's go ahead and check out the website real quick. Then we're going to do a more detailed technical analysis where I'm going to talk specifically about which price targets I'm looking at. But as far as what REN is, so the REN protocol has something called the REN VM, right? It's the open protocol providing access to inter-blockchain liquidity for all decentralized applications. So if you've seen the recent improvements in the decentralized finance space, you know how hot it is and how many cryptos regarding this space have done extremely well, REN being one of them, and REN also being one that's particularly well placed because it's targeting sort of a niche market in this space, amongst other things. And one of the key things here is their dark node. So I'm going to talk about that more in just a second, but what it is basically the equivalent of dark pools, right? REN allows for dark pools to happen in the cryptocurrency marketplace easily. Now, some people might not like that, but certain large traders might need that and require that. And if they're not going to do it through a structure like this, they're just going to do it using something else like Monero and just doing it more manually. But at the end of the day, it's filling a very specific need of some pretty big players who want to do transactions off the blockchain, right? So if party A wants to sell his BTC without it being shown on the market to another entity, they can do so using REN. Now, They talk about their liquidity, and what they can offer to certain blockchains, right? 100 times faster than atomic swaps. Security for large volume trades. This is exactly what I was talking to you about. Integrates into existing infrastructure. Once again, like I mentioned, composable with DeFi. No cross-chain counterparty risk. Those are some huge accomplishments right there. Now, they also talk about connecting the unconnected, right? This has to do with DApps. So they have multi-collateral lending, cross-chain assets to your decentralized exchange. Also absolutely huge, right? As far as the liquidity pool goes there. Cross-chain over-the-counter trading. That's exactly what I was talking about, right? Traders conducting large volume over-the-counter trades no longer at risk of counterparties failing to honor the trade. So it's setting this up through the protocol and through the smart contracts to be able to do this easily, efficiently, and with, as little risk as possible, virtually none, right? Now, let's also go ahead and take a look at some further details on REN VM, right? The trustless and decentralized virtual machine, allowing for cross-chain lending, exchanges, collateralization, and more. These are all very, very hot industries in the crypto space that are growing a lot. REN is, at the top picks here, kind of paving the way for this to happen, right? They've got secret sharing mechanism here, which is pretty interesting to keep your data secret. Secure multi-party computation, a lot of more technical things. I'm not going to get into all the details, right? But this all has to do with keeping you private and keeping you secure when you're transacting. So this is what the REN VM allows the network to do, right? So the dark nodes, that's what I talked about. These are powered by a network of machines called dark nodes, earning and rewards for contributing computing power and storage space to the network, right? So this is already being functional as of right now. It's already a working product. Now, something that is really, really interesting is the recent ecosystem update. This was on July 28th of 2020. Now, if you look at their improvements in the decentralized finance space, their partnerships and collaborations, Chainlink here is a big one. But take a look at this right here, the current REN VM network stats. You're going to find some really interesting things here, right? You can see the transaction volume, et cetera, et cetera. I want to mention over 1,000 dark nodes, right? We're at 1,103 dark nodes. Absolutely great for decentralization. That is a big number to reach right there. And take a look at this. This is huge. REN locked is at 110 million, over 110 million REN. That is locked up as of right now, right? And if we go back and look at the actual total supply, that's basically 10% of the total supply that is locked up. That's really going to help to put some pressure on the price, boost the scarcity, and allow us to more easily increase in price. As far as personally, I own a lot of REN actually around 10 cents, ended up selling around 20 cents. It's a decision that I do regret. I sold because I wanted to put some money into different altcoins out there. But if I had held at least some of my REN, I would have made a lot more than just doubling my money here, right? I would have made 4 times the amount. So that just shows you sort of the power of holding long term. And like I said, if you want to invest in the REN token or any other altcoin out there, Binance is my recommended exchange to do so. Link in the description. Not sponsored, just the exchange that I use personally and that I like the best. But like I said, right, this just shows you the power of holding long term and how you might think it's expensive now, but when this is at $4 or $5, it's going to seem like an absolute steal, right? And that's an absolute possibility. If we go and look at the chart here, what you'll see is that we currently peaked around 46 cents. So that 45 to 50 cent level is a big resistance area that we could actually fairly easily get past. With that being said, we've gone up tremendously, right? As you can see, we are back above the 70 line on the RSI. And so a pullback is absolutely possible here. We're trading above the Bollinger Band. So going back at least a bit is fairly likely. Normally, I would say that we might see a pullback down to 25 cents would be a pretty fair and reasonable area. But seeing how bullish the REN token is right now and how fast the crypto markets are moving, I think that we might not see drop or pull back any lower than 30 cents. And even that, right, we could see only a 40 cent, 35 cent pullback and already break past 50 cents after that and move higher from there. So things could move very fast. I absolutely think that we're getting above 50 cents regardless. And after that, it's going to really be pretty easy to get above 70 cents, 80 cents, and really make our way to $1 plus, right? In terms of the next 6 to 12 months, I think $1 is absolutely possible and likely. And as far as the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to be looking at $2, $3. 5 years out could definitely be a $4 to $5 cryptocurrency fairly easily. These are just my personal opinions, not financial advice. But like I said, in terms of the pullback here, I think 30 cents would be a very good buy. Anything lower than that would be an extremely good buy if we're able to see that, which is somewhat unlikely. But even right now, right, even if we get down to 40 cents, or even at the level we're here now, in the grand scheme of things, right, if this is going to $2, that's going to be another 4 times right from where we're at now. So, and that should be pretty easy, honestly. That just gives you an idea of the potential here. And yes, it is a very strong move, right? We've been increasing. We finally got a massive breakout, but I think this is just the beginning, honestly, right? I mean, look at this chart where it doesn't look like we've stopped before, and I don't think we're stopping here, right? We could see a bigger pullback maybe than over here, maybe, like I said. But even then, it's going to be a matter of probably 3 months or less before we're above 50 cents, right? So things can happen very fast with a crypto like this in the hot decentralized finance space. And with that being said, make sure to check out my technical analysis master course if you want to learn technical analysis trading. It's less than $20, comes with 30-day money back guarantee, so you got nothing to lose by giving it a try. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter for live cryptocurrency market updates. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.